David T, get tonight's game over and get the lads back safe and sound. Of course, we got Dan Byrne and Anthony Gordon in the English squad. So, yeah, of course, no injuries certainly. But the players want to play for the country, no doubt about it. So, I would assume that even if you offer them to come home early, they will want to stay with the England squad. So, those that notion that players won't go, it's not going to happen. Um, but anyway, by the way, shout out to happy birthday to the Jordy Dentist Mitch from NUFC Matters. His birthday today, it seems like. So happy birthday, Mitch. We had him on this channel a long, long time ago. We had him on the show. A good guy. And yeah, happy birthday to him. Good stuff. Maybe we'll get him on the show at some point again. So there you go. Gilly says Ilanga is our boy. Exactly. Get involved, folks. Get involved. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. So let me know what's going on in the tune. As far as I know right now, I'm gonna get my articles open, of course. But it's been slow news, really, if you think about it. The Chronicle is always gonna have something, The Chronicle is always almost to clickbaiting to a point, because they do use old articles from time to time, and but it's interesting here in One Football. It says the Barcelona star could make a shock January move to Newcastle United. So who would that be? According to Caught Offside. Caught Offside is a bit dodgy. It can be dodgy, from time to time. Shout out to Gilly. Shout out to Choppy in the building, Trolls, and everyone else out there. Thank you for tuning in. Reports in Spain suggest that Captain Marc Ter Stegen is being considered by the Magpies, with a switch to St. James's Park is described as a real possibility. Marc Ter Stegen. So why did we get Ramsdale? Listen, I'm not against that. Marc Ter Stegen is a proper goalkeeper, and he can get a job done. You better believe that. You better believe that. Chips says, "Where's War Win this morning?" He'll be on the Daily Show with Gary in just an hour's time. So at 12 p.m. at midday, the NUFC Daily with Gary and the Mighty Win. So we're doing a bit of a build up here. So immediately after this show, we'll redirect over there so you can get on and interact with those guys as well. So they're gonna have a good show. But interesting, Marc Ter Stegen being linked with Newcastle United. Well, that's just I would be all for that. Clearly, I like Marc Ter Stegen, proper goalkeeper. Should have been goalkeeping before Manuel Neuer. Uh, for a while, really. So I think that would be amazing. It just, but the thing is, it's kind of odd how things work at times. And I don't want to be negative again. That's people. Certain people call me negative. I don't want to be negative, but um, I like to think, as I said. So, and when I think, why did we get Ramsdale for 130,000 a week? It makes no sense. Um, but according to Fichajes in Spain, Marc Ter Stegen, Newcastle have placed Ter Stegen among their priority targets for January. For January, usually when you make signings in January, that means um, adjustments. That means minor touch-ups that you need, minor positions, minor fixes that you need. You wanna touch up your team for what's to come on the second half of the season. It's not really a window where you make big adjustments, big signings. You won't see the Alexander Isaks leave or big time players, a big drama really in the winter window. It's just minor adjustments. So to me, Ter Stegen coming on in January, that would mean a major shook up in the locker room. It would mean that first of all, Nick Pope is knackered. It would mean that Nick Pope is not going to be taken in consideration. That's what it means to me. I mean, clearly, Ter Stegen in in Barcelona has there's no going back. I mean, it's plain and simple. There's no going back. He lost the captaincy. He lost everything. To be honest, nothing that he did really. I mean, he had a minor discussion or disagreement with the manager, and when that happens, it's over. It's over. The manager usually is in charge of everything, unless you're a really experienced, important player. Other than that, I mean, you just gotta you're gonna you're gonna lose that battle. Even Cristiano Ronaldo, remember at the end of his career, he lost the battle really against Ten Hag, which it would be unheard of in his prime.